let your dream self tell you what she wants. Let your dream self tell you what she wants. Hey guys, it's Nija. Welcome back to my channel. So this episode is called Dream Life Loading. What to do while you wait. So I'm really excited about this topic because it is very much so in alignment with all the other videos I've been putting out recently, talking about how you can create your dream life, how you can become closer to the version of yourself that you want to be. This is totally in alignment with all of that. So if you guys like these messages, these mindset shifting videos where we talk about what we can do to create our dream lives, please make sure that you thumbs up the video, as well as subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every week. And thumbsing up the video is 100% free, and it helps other people to get into alignment with their dream self too. So, we gotta look out for everybody, right? Okay, you guys. So, like I said, this episode is called Dream Life Loading. I love this title so much because in a way, we're all kind of just like loading our dream life. We're like our dream life, our manifestation, the things that we desire are literally loading in the queue. Okay. As soon as we say, God, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. As soon as you see something you want and you're like, man, wouldn't it be nice to have this? Wouldn't it be nice to have that? Guess what? Your dream life is loading. We're always setting off rockets of desire. So we are always manifesting, whether we are conscious about it or whether we are unconscious about it. Okay. So you guys might be asking yourself the question, what do I do while I wait for my dream life to manifest? What do I do? I know what I want. I know what I want my life to look like. I know I'm not there yet. What do I do in the meantime while I'm waiting for my life to be how I want it to be? Here's the answer. You fill in the gap. Ooh, you fill in the gap. Okay, so in our last episode, we talked about seeing the vision and how it's important to see yourself where you want to be. And we also talked about how you can meet the dream version of yourself, who you want to transform into next, right? And so seeing your dream self and who you want to be next. Now what? Once you see your dream self and who you want to be next, once you have an idea, a vision about it, what? Fill in the gap. Okay. When you tap into your dream self, when you ask yourself, who do I want to be next? And you see the vision, let your dream self tell you what she wants. Let your dream self tell you what she wants. Okay. I'm very passionate about this because this is how you align to the version of yourself that you say you want to be next. You have to let your dream self tell you who she wants to be next. The person that you want to be next will tell you. It leaves hints. What do these hints look like? What do they feel like? Well, anytime you feel depressed, unsatisfied, you get those energetic, I call them my energetic low days, right? Where I wake up and I know my life is not where it's supposed to be, but I can't seem to figure out why. I can't seem to figure out why I feel so sad, why I feel so down. Let me tell you guys this. Anytime you feel sad or down about your current reality, this is just God, the universe, giving you these feelings, okay? It's actually also your body because your body is constantly sending out and emitting energy. You're experiencing the energy of dissatisfaction. And it's very important to experience the feelings of dissatisfaction because without feeling the dissatisfaction, how would you know that you desire something different? You might not know. And so it's very powerful when we feel those periods of not being happy, feeling unfulfilled, not feeling like our life is what we need it to be yet. When my clients tell me they're feeling unsatisfied, I'm like, good. Awareness is so huge. Imagine if you didn't know you were unhappy at the job you're at. Imagine if you didn't know you were unhappy with that partner, right? You would never get off the ride. You would stay on forever because you were like, oh, I guess this is good enough. I guess it's fine. I guess it's good enough, right? When you feel disgusted with the old version of yourself that you used to be, that is the energy necessary and required to do something different, to be something different. And so what do you do when your dream life is loading? One, feel the feeling of dissatisfaction being where you are. Let that energy fuel your transformation. Guys, we are alchemists, okay? It is all about taking what you have and turning it into what you want. And so if currently what you have is the feeling of dissatisfaction, not being content in your reality, feeling like you know you're supposed to be somewhere else, use that energy, that dissatisfaction, the disgust for where you are now. You can use that as energy, as energetic currency, as fuel to get what you want instead. Again, this is alchemy. This is how we take what we have and turn it into what we want, okay? So dream life loading. Your dream life is always loading. It's always loading, okay? And how do we tap into this dream life? You need to listen to the dream version of yourself that you want to be, because she will tell you how to get to the life that you want. And if you're a guy, he will tell you how to get to the life that you want. Okay, it's not a secret. Your higher self knows where you want to be, knows what you want to do, knows what you want to do for a living, knows where you want to live, knows what your dream partner is supposed to be, okay? It knows all of that. Your dream self knows how many kids they want to have, okay? They know what type of dog they want. They know what they eat for dinner. They know this, okay? And so it is your job to start tapping into the mind of the version of yourself that you wanted to be. Ask her, how did I get to the successful place that you are? And then start working your way backwards, okay? So now you guys understand why we did that exercise of who do I want to be next? Because once you know who you want to be next, once you can tap into the mind of who you want to be next, you are able to start working your way backwards, okay? So if you ask yourself, what does my life look like on my highest timeline? What does my dream life look like? Who am I as my dream self? And then you can say, you ask her as if you're standing in front of the version of yourself that you want to be. Ask that version of yourself, what did you do to become successful, right? Let that version of yourself tell you and start working backwards, okay? Ask the version of yourself, what do you do for a living? What do you do for work? How do you make money, right? Ask yourself, where do you want to be? Where do you want to live? What do you want to, what do you do for fun, dream self? Start asking yourself this question. You can tap in to your higher self. You can tap into any mind that you want to tap into. Okay. So when she tells you, when that version of yourself, when your dream version of yourself tells you what she wants, you have to do it. That is how you fill the gap. Okay, if you say you want to manifest this lifestyle and the dream version of yourself that you want to be tells you how to manifest the lifestyle, you have to do it. That is how you bridge the gap. If she tells you that she works out 3 times a week, that is what you have to do. If she tells you that she created a podcast and she's a podcaster, that is what you have to do to be in alignment, okay? If your dream self tells you that she's a pescatarian, guess what? You want to be in alignment? Guess what you got to be, right? So, how they say success leaves clues, this is very true. So not only do successful people leave clues, so you can start looking at people who you admire and who you find very successful, who you want to be like, and you can start mimicking their routines and habits, because these are the routines and habits of a successful person. And you can also ask your more successful version, what are the routines and habits that you have to cultivate to reach that level of performance and success, okay? So you gotta get into alignment, guys. We really have to get into alignment. And what does it mean to be in alignment? This means that you think with the mind of the version of yourself that you want to be. And this also means that you take action with the mind of the version of yourself that you want to be, okay? It's all about embodying your dream self, embodying your dream life, okay? Embodying the version of yourself that you want to be. That is how you attract your dream life to you. All right, you guys, that is the end of my video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If this video was inspiring and helpful, please make sure that you thumbs up the video, as well as subscribe if you're new to my channel, because I post new videos every week. I also want to give you guys a special invitation. If you're interested in doing one-on-one or group coaching with me, you can email me at nijasym@gmail.com, or you can go to nijasym.com/coaching, and you also can join the email list if you're not quite ready to commit to coaching, but you're interested in seeing what it's about. Go ahead and join the email list so you can be updated and notified with what we're doing in our coaching group. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you in my next video.